Hey everybody! I'm here today with a driving lesson on reversing safely in a car. In this video, I'll be going over the basics of reversing safely, and specifically, I will be outlining steering, speed, and sight. Those are the three main things. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Reversing is a crucial part of driving, and reversing a car safely is important because if you're not reversing safely, that means that you're reversing in an unsafe manner. So I'm going to show you how to reverse safely. Now, whether you are using this knowledge for the driving test or just for your general driving knowledge or to become a better driver, even if you've been driving for 50 years, this is great information. So the first factor is steering, okay? So basically, you gotta steer when you're reversing in a car. And I'll go over each thing individually, and then you bring them together to reverse safely. But for steering specifically, you wanna put the car in reverse. And with regards to specifically steering, even if you're going straight, you're still steering. Now check this out. I'm gonna go backwards and I'm going straight backwards, but I'm still steering. Because if I just let go of the steering wheel, it's going to start to turn a little bit by itself. So I need to hold it in a straight line when I'm going backwards. So therefore, even when I'm going straight backwards, even when I'm reversing straight backwards, I'm still steering. Now I'm going to give you a little tip. Okay, when you are reversing in a straight line backwards, you want to grip the wheel at about the 12 o'clock position, just like this. And you want to continue, obviously, to look around, which I'll go over as another factor, but you want to hold the wheel in a relatively straight position. Now, am I holding the wheel like a robot and not moving my hand? No, because I might have to make little micro adjustments, but basically, you want to hold the wheel roughly in a straight position. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is steering right and left, okay? So very simple. I have the steering wheel right over here, and I'm looking at the front of the car. Now, this is where a lot of beginner drivers and even experienced drivers get confused. And this is the way to clarify it. Look at the front of your car, okay? Turn the wheel to the right. Now, if I was in reverse and I'm looking at the front, the rear of my car is going to go to my right, okay? If I steer to the right, the rear will go to your right if you're looking forward. Now, when you're reversing, you should not be looking forward, but just to get your grounds. So basically, I'm going to turn the wheel to the right and the car's going to go to the right. If I turn the wheel to the left, the car's going to go to the left. So obviously I can steer to the right or I can steer to the left. Now I'm actually going to steer to the right and I'll just reverse right into this driveway. Now you can see I've turned the wheel all the way. I'm going to get out of this driveway rather quickly because I don't know who this person is. I'm just using the driveway quickly for a video. But basically, the more that you turn your steering wheel, the sharper that the turn is going to be. And there is a front end swing out, which means, the front of your car is going to swing out in the opposite direction that you're steering. If I'm steering to the right in reverse, the front end of my car is going to swing out to the left, and vice versa. Now, you got to be absolutely secure in your steering. And with regards to that, if you are secure, practice will make you secure. And speaking about secure and securing things, that actually brings me to today's paid video sponsor, which is the Simple Strap. Now, let me tell you, first and foremost, this is by far one of the coolest, best, most functional products that I've ever used in my entire life. So check this out. This is literally how it comes. And you got like a red one over here. You got a black one. You get colors to choose from. Now, very simple. It is literally just a rubber strap. And it comes as 20 feet in length, okay? And it can be used as a tie down to basically tie various things, hold various things together, to secure various things. You don't need to tie any knots. You don't need any ratchets. Everything that you need is right here. Check this out. So I actually have this black one over here that I've already unraveled, okay? Now you can see it's literally, like I said, it's literally just a rubber strap. Very simple and straightforward. Try to find the other end. As you can see, they give you lots of length. And the benefit of having lots of length like this is that you can actually cut it to length. So I've actually just measured previously to starting this video. And you can see I made a little mark on it. Get regular scissors just like this. Cut the Simple Strap to whatever length you want, okay? And then now I have a length right over here that I can use, okay? Very simple and straightforward. And you can use this to secure things down. Now check this out. I'm actually going to turn the camera towards here, just like that. And I'm going to show you. You can use this to secure things together, especially in your car, like wood, if you're bringing wood home or anything from, the hardware store, or to secure things to a fixed object. So for instance, what I have right here is a seat, okay? Very simple and straightforward. Actually, I'm going to use this. I brought a whole bunch of props. I went downstairs to my children's toy area and I brought a little kid's shovel. Now check this out. If you want to secure something to a fixed object just like that, okay? Check this out. You grab the strap. Look at this. Okay, now you're going to wrap it around. Now you're going to make sure that the first time that you wrap it around, it's going to cross over itself. I'm just trying to grab it right here. The first time that you wrap it around, it's going to cross over itself. So as you can see right here, I've put it over itself. You're going to tie it pull it nice and tight. Continue wrapping and continue pulling it. The more that you wrap it, the stronger that it's going to be. Check this out. Now, when you're done, here's the end, okay? All that you got to do is pull out one side of it and tuck this end in. And I'm trying to maneuver myself in this tight area of the car, but I'm going to pull this out right here. I'm going to tuck this end in right there. So you can see I've just tucked the end in. Okay, check. First of all, this thing is so tight that it's bending the shovel. I don't want to break my son's shovel. Look at this. Look. Listen, I'm pretty strong. I'm not trying to brag here, but look at this thing. I'm gonna break the seat. I'm telling you, look, you can see the veins in my head are popping. That's how hard I'm pulling on this thing. So you can use it if you want to secure your surfboard to your roof rack, if you want to secure a ladder to your roof rack, if you want to hold pieces of wood or pipe together in your trunk, okay, you can use it. And one of the coolest things about the red one in specific, and I'll just turn the camera around once again. One of the coolest things about the red one in specific is the simple fact that you can use this as a flag for your car as well. So when you have wood sticking out of the back of your trunk, you have to flag it so that people know that it's sticking out. Look at the color of this. This is a flag in itself. Really cool object. And like I said, they're a paid sponsor of this video. Absolutely awesome. And if you want to secure anything, that's the way to go. Now the next thing is speed. So we already went over steering. Now speed. Check this out. I'm in an automatic car, automatic SUV. I'm gonna put the car in reverse. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I was really pulling on that thing, okay? I put the car in reverse. E-brake is off. I am barely releasing the brake pedal. You want to reverse, and you can look out this window at roughly this speed. You're not reversing fast. You're not trying to fly around. Reversing at roughly this speed is about right. Whether you're reversing into a parking spot, reversing on a street, reversing into a driveway, or just reversing out of a parking spot, or anything that you're doing, even if you're parallel parking. When you put the car in reverse, barely release the brake and move back in a controlled fashion. You can see I'm not like, this is off the brake fully, and you can see how fast I'm going back. Not good. Very slowly. And if you're driving a manual car, you want to use the gas and clutch balance to move back at a rather slow pace. You don't want to pop the clutch out and just give it gas. You want to basically use the gas and clutch balance to move back at a controlled manner, in a controlled manner. Last but not least is sight. Okay, so here's the thing. Sight. Where are you looking? You have 3 mirrors in your car. You're going to look at those 3 mirrors when you're reversing. Okay, now you also have many different windows and windshields in your car. You're going to look at those when you're reversing as well. Basically, you need to look at all of your mirrors and all of your windows and windshields in every direction. So check this out. I'm going to reverse. First, I'm going to drive forward to give myself a little bit more space over here. I'm on a street that like no one really drives down this street. So I'm going to put the car in reverse. And you can see I'm scanning the mirrors and the windows and the windshields. And I'm constantly scanning. Now, a lot of people will learn how to do this for the driving test, but then as they continue having their license, they forget how to do it and they stop doing it. And that's very bad because it's unsafe. Now you can see I'm also alternating my hands on the steering wheel, which is another tactic that I like to use because it doesn't put as much strain on your back and it gives you more view range of motion. If I just stick with one hand, I can't really turn my back this way enough. So I switch hands right here. And that's how you reverse safely while at the same time not really hurting your back. And that's basically it. Those are the basics of reversing a car safely. Like I said, I went over steering, and I went over speed, and I went over sight. And those are the basics. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.